So what you listening to, King? What's a song you've heard recently that you felt like gave you a feeling, made you feel something?
Man, I've been on that.
Um,
I've been on that poor party from Hulvey.
oh my gosh, we got the same song of the day. No, say more. What is it about the poor party?
Poor party, man. It just cause he starts off by hitting you in the mouth with like I was sitting at the table with my friend and I told him we was rich.
Uh,
He didn't even know I was lying.
mm,
Then what he say? I pray he don't snitch.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it's just all of
yeah.
us done flex before.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of us done flex before. And like we was talking about yesterday, like I got a partner that we both like music. So like
Mm-hmm.
he be listening to secular music. I don't listen to secular music, but you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I said, hey, let's start going song for song. So I'm like, hey, what song I'm gonna send him today? I sent him
Mm.
that one. I
Oh,
sent him
you
that
did?
I sent him that poor party this morning. He was like, bro,
Yeah.
this fire, bro. And he sent me some
Wow.
and he sent me some Gunna. And I was
Yeah.
like, I said, boy, I gotta tell you a story about Gunna.
Now I want to know. I want to hear the. It's interesting because. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off. Sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Finish
no, you
that
good.
thought. Finish that thought.
It's a interesting book because what?
I was just gonna say because I don't know, like even in you say even in that exchange, I'm just thinking about love and the willingness to study another. And so like I never thought about the idea of exchanging songs with someone and like actually listening to the song that they love and understanding what they love about it as an entry point for connection with them and ultimately like it's to express even a greater love to introduce them to God, like you know what I mean, like I think that's so dope. Like it makes me so curious, like, oh, what's the Gunna song he sent you? What was Gunna talking about? What, you know what I mean? Like I think that's really dope.
Yeah, that's Holy Spirit
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
But the Gunna song it's called it's off his last album. It's called
Okay.
Straight to the A, I think.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that man. I love that man. I'm just thinking about honestly my thought right there was really just this thinking about song exchanges as a way to communicate with some of the especially men in my life. Um that because some of the music I love, even like Poor Party, is a reflection of where I am and a reflection of like my thoughts. And that was probably my disconnect to rap music. At least like once I got to a certain age, my disconnect to rap music because I didn't really feel like it reflected my life anymore. Versus when I was younger, it was more so like the storytelling, and it was like, oh, you're like engulfed in their world. Once I became older, I wanted something that I think reflected more of what I was living, and so I think it's just so interesting that to use that as like almost representatives for each other to have a conversation. You know what I mean? It's like in that moment, it's like what would Gunna and Hulvey be saying to each other
Hmm.
as a way to talk to another, you know what I mean, someone in your life. Like what would their exchange be like? So it's like these songs are like these stand-ins. It's super interesting.
Yeah, man, I'll definitely keep you posted on how it works.
Yeah, for sure. Um, my favorite, I just want to say this since we got the same song today. Um, one of the lines I love from this song is where he says, I don't care where you've been from or your income, feel like a reject, Jesus done been one.
Hmm.
um, I love it because it just reminds me that like everybody's experienced rejection um,
Some form of
at some
fashion.
level in some form of fashion. Yeah, like where you been from or your income, like this is Jesus models something that we all will experience. So I just thought that was clever and just dope, man. It's so many lyrics in that song, but
So many.
yeah, poor party for sure. Definitely, definitely, definitely song of the day. Shout out to Hovey. And the God in Hovey.
Come on.
Um, yeah, man. Okay, so today we talking about Psalms 23 and 3. It's something that when we first even came together in terms of what this is becoming, um, David in Psalms 23, we felt like was, speaking of songs, it's like this was his his biggest single,
That was
his
his.
hottest single.
That's his thriller.
Yeah, it ran up the charts. That Psalms 23, most people can quote it by heart. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And so we're talking about Psalms 23 and 3 today.